Yeah, I think he bowled 2 good overs, and he probably felt that there were others from that end. We tried Ashwini bowled well, and then Booms also came to get a wicket. The game got away from us that point, so he probably felt that the main bowlers we could pick up wickets. The only way we could have got into the game was to take those wickets. Yeah, I mean, anyway, the last over was left for him as well. He kept it for him to bowl that last over if he had a chance. Yeah, I mean, there could have been a lot of ifs and buts, but I think we didn't play a perfect game, and we paid for it. Like I said, I think it was a good campaign for us, the way we started and how we regrouped as a team and played some really, really good cricket. We had our opportunities getting to the playoffs, and we had a really good game first up. And even today, I thought we played some good cricket, except for Kings playing better cricket than us, especially with the bat. They were solid, especially chasing 200. It's not that easy. They've executed that pretty well. We made a few blunders, obviously, with those 2 catches, but I think that's how the game goes. We had those luck going our way in the previous game, so I think it was a good game of cricket, and we came short. I think that's simple as that. Not really. I think I thought the others, like especially Ashwini, bowled really well today. Mitch bowled well, and then Hardik as well. So it wasn't just Booms. I know he was trying to get those wickets up front, and especially the power play. I think Josh batted well. Those 3-4 executed well, and it was a battle between that. Either you might get a wicket or them taking that advantage, and they took that advantage. So in phases, they batted well. We also came back and took the wickets and was in it. It's just that middle phase, we just couldn't control that. After the 10th over, that 4-5 overs, we just couldn't keep the pressure going. And that's where, especially Nehal and Shreyas, the partnership probably took the game away from us. I mean, you can look at it in different ways. I think how they looked at it, because we knew that there was a couple of matchups against Nehal, and he didn't want to get the game away from him. So that was 1 over try that he tried from the other end, and then after that, just the game went away from, because they had those 2 big overs. I think after that, a bit hesitant to bring Mitch back again. So yeah, like I said, I mean, there's lots of ifs and buts. We could have done this, we could have done that, but I think when we've executed those things in the past, it has worked for us and gone our way. And today it didn't. So I think the game is such that you have to make some decisions, and sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. So we will reflect on that, have a debrief. It was a good season for us, but it wasn't to be this year. I mean, he's been brilliant. I think we've spoke to him about this role some time back after the auction as well. We knew that he might have to play this role for us, batting at the number 5, 6, depending on the situation. So he worked really hard off season, and then when we started the preseason as well, he worked really hard mentally to read. So he spent a lot of time with Polly as well, because Polly batted that role for us, and the mindset, how he wants to go about it. So he's a very versatile cricketer for us, and this season, when asked to do that role, he did brilliantly. I think the wicket was always going to be that. I mean, it was a tactical battle between our batters, their bowlers, and what we wanted to do against their batsmen. So we also took some pace off, but I think, like I said earlier, that our execution wasn't up to the mark. We have to take that. Even we bowled pretty good Yorkers throughout the campaign, and we just couldn't get those Yorkers going as well. So it just execution, and that can happen, and they put us on pressure as well. So when they hit those vital blows in that middle phase, especially the sixes, that's something that we need to stop in this kind of situation, but we just couldn't do that. Yeah, I think Sky has been brilliant, very consistent, reading the game, especially in those situations. He was very, very good in many different conditions as well. I think that's where quality of the player stands out. Like, for him to be that consistent in playing in different surfaces, different bowling attacks, shows what a quality T20 batsman he is. Especially a lot of the times he took the spinners down pretty well, and that role was pretty crucial for us. And going to Shreyas, I think, yeah, he took his time. He knew they were a bit under pressure, so he was taking his time. We knew that was a danger. As long as we didn't give him that partnership with Nehal, we would have been able to squeeze through, because he would have had to go early, not wait that long. So he got Nehal to do the bulk of the work at that point. So that shows the experience. And he knew he had to take the game deep, and he did. We were trying those options with the wickets, but it just didn't work for us today. That's a tough question, but I want to wish both the teams. I think they finished top of the table, both teams, so deserve to be in the finals, and wishing them all the very best. But I think on a finals day, it's how you perform, the energy levels, execution, who keeps the nerves. That's quite important. So I think both the teams are very good teams, good quality teams, and yeah, wish them well. And we probably have a new IPL winner after third, right? So yeah, exactly. So it'll be good for the tournament. Yeah, I think I don't think the ball was that wet, to be honest. I think it's just execution. I mean, we did execute. I mean, Reese played for the first time. He's been with us for 2 months, and that was his first game because we had injuries, and he found it difficult. He bowled 2 good overs up front, but then when we needed him, he just missed a few, and that situation obviously, sorry, and that situation obviously, Shreyas took control of that over. That was a big over for us because that shifted the momentum. And we had to make those overs as well because we knew what our game plan was at the back end. So it's just one of those days, and they took the upper hand at that situation. No, I think there were instances they had some good overs. There were instances that we had some good overs as well. It's how the two teams play. They have quite a few tall bowlers, so they can hit the deck, and that's a strength that they have. The wicket, I thought, played pretty well in both innings. I mean, obviously, when we were batting first, after it's been in covers for a while, we needed to assess the conditions a little bit, but I thought we started pretty well. We were very positive. We put them under pressure, and we had a really good 2 top order partnerships, and we were at one stage 140 going at 10 runs and over, and then we had that 2 back-to-back wickets, and that slowed us down a little bit. And then again, I thought 200 was a decent score on this wicket, on this ground, with our bowling attack. It's just that we didn't execute